I'm saying? So, in my eyes, I'm just going to say my way in on this is Julio, you better not drop a pass this motherfucking season.
Do not screw up
Because
for
we
real.
need you, Julio.
Yeah.
Oh, and we got that boy Cal Ridley and the Falcons. Since I get to go on about the Falcons had open practice today.
Yeah, I seen it. It was lit down there at the
Oh.
They had
Mercedes.
open
Oh,
practice
that's where they
today for
had
the
it?
first time in
I'm talking about
Mercedes-Benz
they was
Stadium.
lit. They was there. You look like it was a real game. So
Yeah.
that's how they support here anyway. They
I'm
support the
telling you,
Falcons.
man,
They go
rise up,
win,
baby.
lose,
That's
draw. Got a lot of bandwagoners too though. Soon as y'all looking
absolutely.
good, niggas be going. Everybody copping
Come on, man.
attire and all
Come
kind of
on,
like they be wilding.
I got this shit. I got this shit tatted, man. I'm a real live Falcons fan. Win, lose, or draw, man. I've been rocking with the Falcons since motherfucking Jamal Anderson and Chris Chandler, Jesse Tuggle type shit. You feel me? 98, nigga, rise up. Back then we was the Dirty Birds, nigga. Goddamn. You feel me?
Fucking dirty,
But
dirty.
that's all I got to say about the Falcons, man. Thank you, bro, for letting me do that part.
Hell yeah, definitely, man. And yo, shout out to the youth, man. They had that big ass tournament out there in Las Vegas. That was going crazy. A bunch of young kids, man. But nice though. LeBron's son was there. Wade's son was there. You know, calibers like this, like real
I heard
AAUs.
LeBron's son is the fucking
Yeah, he went
man.
stupid. He went stupid.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he went stupid. And I forgot what young bull's name. I forgot the young cat name, but he hit a couple threes and did the arrow at LeBron James,
Yeah.
bro. These young kids,
Ooh,
wow,
They wildin'.
stunning on the king. Like,
So let me ask you this question, and this may be off topic, cause I know LeBron James' son is. Are they saying like he
fine.
may be the first?
But the
They
thing
may be
is-
the first to like play with each other, right? Or
I
something
mean,
like
nah, it's yeah. They gonna be able to play
that.
with
Is
each
that
other.
really realistic?
Yeah, that's realistic. That can happen. Yeah, you have your kid young enough. He can make it to the league at 18 years old.
How old is he?
LeBron gonna be. He's already what 16.
Oh, so like 2 more years.
No,
Yeah. No, he's 13.
Yeah, and I'm sorry to cut you off, but no, no, they changed it. They
went
changed
back.
it.
They went back again.
Really?
Yeah, they had it to where you can come straight out of high school.
Because they had changed it where you had to play at least
One
it was
year
one
now.
year of college.
But even still, after his 1 year, LeBron is being his like last days of the league still,
Right.
though, right?
Yeah, but he be OG. He'll be OG though. He'll be OG. What? He like what? How old is LeBron right now? 30, 32. What year he came out? 05. So what he is? 33.
I don't
So
know.
give him
Like,
5.
I thought I was older
He-
than LeBron.
He got to be older. He got to be
I'm
I think
29.
it's-
32,
I think-
31. He ain't. LeBron ain't younger than you.
I thought he was 35.
That's
honestly.
KD is 29.
Okay.
And LeBron is like at least 2 years older than KD. I think KD came out 07. LeBron and
That
Wade
was
and
the
all
greatest
came out
class
05.
right there. That KD class.
That 07 was lit. That 05 was lit too. Wade, Ron, Melo, all them niggas came out of that 05.
Oh, so what you think? 05 versus 07. Who take the W?
But I think LeBron he gonna have at least 2 more years by the time his son probably a rookie.
Yeah.
But the way he look, he just getting better. It's crazy. He getting older. He getting crazy.
Let me ask you this, and this, like I said, this may be off topic a little bit. What's going on with the LeVar Ball family? Like,
Oh yeah, they got their series. I actually be tuning in a little bit.
is somebody looking like they gonna make it to the league outside of goddamn what's your boy
To be
name?
honest with you,
Lonzo?
yeah, Lonzo, yeah. LaMelo straight.
What about the middle brother?
Jello,
like
he
Jello.
Yeah, he good. He good.
I seen a little.
They,
clip.
they playing in the league. You know, his dad got the whole league now. He got a whole like real league.
I seen the clip where Jello was just looking shitty.
Oh yeah, I seen that clip.
I don't like his style, bro.
It's like a Klay Thompson. He played like Klay Thompson. His shoulders wide, he a little stiff. He gonna knock down a jumper. You know what I'm saying? Got little handles.
I'm not even a fan of Lonzo though.
Yeah, nah. I mean,
Lonzo ain't really. What you think about Lonzo? So I meant to ask you this when we was talking about LeBron.
Yeah. Oh yeah, back to LeBron. I got something.
Lonzo and LeBron. That's fucking. I think it went from
great.
being Lonzo team to now it's like sit your ass down.
Nah,
little
it was
nigga,
really
let me show you something.
It was Lonzo's hype. His pops had him on the hype. It was never just Lonzo's team. They was gonna try to make him the face
But
of the
he's
franchise.
the point though.
But just because you the point don't mean you're the face of the franchise.
But he's like
Any position could be the face.
He's
You
the
know who
ball
started
controller.
being face of the franchise? Kumza. He was starting to shoot, going crazy. And Ingram. Ingram started becoming the face of the Lakers when they had that whole little young squad
Yeah.
going crazy. You know what I'm saying? But I think it's good because Lonzo got that one that he can listen. He gonna be happy as hell he playing, and the King gonna be able to. You know what I'm saying?
You think they gonna take one this year?
I don't know about this year.
Maybe. How many
But I
years
think
you
it's
think they
definitely
gonna take one?
I gotta see what all they pieces ain't really there. I know they got DeMarcus Cousins though. That's crazy.
So they got Lonzo, James, Cousins. That's
Yeah.
Lonzo ain't really. You think he classified to being like a big three?
He got potential. I don't think he ready right now.
Fuck Lonzo.
But Isaiah supposed to be coming back for 1 year too.
Isaiah Thomas.
Yeah, he supposed to be
What
coming
the
back too.
fuck? That's a fucking. That's like.
You don't
hey,
like
can
him?
I please play?
And the biggest controversy they trying to say about LeBron's son, you know, he got his whole his name. He's like a junior.
Yeah.
So they saying now it's hard. Is it gonna be hard for him to really live up to them standards, even though he is nice?
But didn't Jordan's son play in the league and was just like trash?
Nah, he didn't make it.
He didn't make it. He was in
played
college.
Yeah, he played college.
He was trash though, right?
Yeah, he wasn't hitting no shit. Michael Jordan's son was.
I mean, but don't you? But look, think about it like
talking about
this.
Marcus, he was alright.
Think about it like
was
this.
alright.
Do you think he got downplayed because of who his dad was? His expectations was
That
too
had
high.
a lot to play. It had a lot to do with it. If he wasn't
Yeah.
the way he played, if he wasn't Jordan's son, I think that he would have still got the respect he deserved.
Exactly.
But because he didn't shine the way he could have, what we thought he should have, or was expected to, it's
I
different.
think that's fucking shit.
And that's the same
like
thing.
that's like Blue Carter. You see what I'm saying? That's like her growing up to be fucking nail technician. What the
She-
fuck what your dad is fucking done it all.
But it's crazy.
But
'cause-
she's gonna have to be a nail technician because she can't be nothing else because she's not gonna live up to.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying.
But it's almost like you still would expect at least close. Like he was just like a good average ball player. He didn't have the Jordan in him though. Like
So let me that's like this. Let me ask you
Did you
this.
see it in him? I ain't see it.
Let
in
me
him
see.
like
Let
that.
me ask you this. So let me ask you this. All right. So say I got a son.
Yeah.
Okay. Say I'm just this fucking. I done conquered. I done broke. That's like Floyd. Let's say Floyd Mayweather. Let's just use this nigga. He ain't never been beat.
Yeah.
His son comes in and takes a loss.
Right.
Immediately, you'll never be here. You see what I'm saying?
They gonna get that.
You got that standard that you gotta live up to, but
Exactly.
that greatness
Exactly. It's already been done.
is exactly.
But look, so at the same time though, it's not so much of that either. It's just can you at least hold your own in in the entertainment? It's entertainment. So it's kind of like, okay, Steph's pops. Big Curry.
His
was
son
nasty.
outdid him
he
though.
was nasty, crazy shooter. But his son came, he outdid him. But so it's not like that in every story. You know what I'm saying? At first it was like, oh, I wonder if he gonna be able to break record like that.
Yeah.
Killed him. Now it's just like, oh, what he gonna say? But when he wasn't doing all that, at first, it wasn't just bashing him. It was just kind of like, I wonder if he gonna get this shit together.
So let me ask you this: if Floyd Mayweather had a son that grew up and started boxing, and he took one L, you not gonna think he will at that point he will never be greater than his dad.
I think people would say that.
I think
I
that
think people would try to
I think
say
they would
that.
still try to say that, yeah. But I think it would come down to the bout too, like the matches that count. Like you know what I'm saying?
Because
Like,
Floyd did kind of pick his fights.
yeah, he
so.
picking fights, or some fights. Out of 50, at least half of them was just like, we know he gonna win. It's just it's time for him to fight.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But so you gonna have he just happened to beat their ass. So I think if he catches a loss or two like that, it ain't that serious. But when it's time for pay-per-views and shit, and his son can't get the money, then it's like
It's just like you would never be Floyd.
he'll never be Floyd. You
That's crazy. I think that shit is just so like unfair. Like you can't expect if my dad or my mom has done everything that can be done. You can't expect me to live up to that same expectation. I can't. I'm not saying I can't do it, but I'm just saying like,
Yeah.
how far can you take? Like if fucking Blue Carter wanted to be a singer and she wasn't as good as Beyonce, people are not going to buy her music because her
That's what I'm
mom is
saying.
Beyonce.
Right.
But
You
that's
don't
what I'm
think
saying.
that-
But the thing is like, yes, I do agree. But Blue needs to find some other shit to do because Blue also has a ton of money. She can do whatever she wants to do.
Yeah, I wouldn't. If I was Blue, I
Yeah, but
wouldn't.
what
do
if
shit.
she-
Look, like you're not as good
But
as
it's just hard because like, what if you have it ain't got nothing to do with my mom's. I just have the love for the music too.
Well, yeah,
Like,
you can still do. Okay, perfect example.
Her sister.
Perfect example, Bobby Christina.
Ah.
Perfect example. And I'm sorry to talk about people that aren't here
in
anymore.
peace,
And
Bobby
I'm not saying
Christina.
anything bad. I'm just like, this was a fact. Like, she was a good singer. Actually, she was really good. I don't think people realize that.
I never heard of
She was a great artist, but nowhere near her mother, nowhere near her grandmother.
What about her dad?
He was a
Bobby
singer
Brown
too.
could not sing.
Yeah,
I don't
apples
know
and
what
oranges.
that
He did.
was.
Yeah, he didn't. Sing.
Talking about that
But-
was the
but
land
the
of the
thing is-
talent.
But the thing is, she decided to do it more as a hobby. Like she did. I mean, she did put out, I think, actually a project or something. But she was also doing other things, like trying to get into acting and trying to do other things because she did realize, okay, I need to find some other shit to do. Because everybody keep comparing me to my mama.
That's true.
Right.
Sorry,
They
that's
gon'
a con
compare you.
of what
But
your
I mean,
life
that's
was.
Her mom is
Sorry.
fucking
Think about
Whitney
it.
Houston. Like, come on.
But
Like,
if
that's
y'all think
hard to
about
match.
it though, if y'all think about it, it's not even. That's just the automatic comparison. You gotta understand. Even if you coming out by yourself and your parents ain't on that, they still gonna be like, he reminds us of such and such. You always gonna have to remind somebody of somebody, and then once they put you in the bracket of remind, who's better, it's just always gonna be like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, he sound like Future, or he sound like Wale, you gotta compare yourself to somebody. So when your parents is doing it, they definitely go shit on you for that. If you
I
can't.
just feel like when it come to like, if
Look at Magic Johnson's son.
the-
Oh, okay. I'm not
Okay,
going.
that's-
We're
you
not
know
doing
what?
that. We're not doing this.
This is why, bro. This
Okay,
is
I
exact-
have-
Y'all see this, right? Y'all
I'm just
see
asking
this.
a question, yo.
Not going there. But I do. You know what? I do have a sports story. It's kind of sports related.
I had to bring it back to sports.
Yes. I do have a little bit of a sports related story. So, you know, like at Planet Fitness, and they've got
$10 memberships.
yes, but their whole slogan is really cool. Like when you walk, and it's like no judgment,
judgment.
zone.
No
you
judgment
know,
zone,
like
yeah.
if you want to wear shorts, if you a fat ass and you want to wear a muumuu to work out in, you can do that shit.
I just switched
They got a story
treadmills.
on that too. You heard what happened?
Well, the guy came in and he worked out naked.
Yeah.
Cause
Are
he's
you
like,
kidding
he's
me?
like, dude, you said no judgment zone. Fuck, like I should be able to come in here with my Jesus flip flop shoes and butt ass naked. It didn't
Come
work
on,
that
that's
way.
way
They
It didn't
arrested
work that
him.
way. They still
Like,
arrested him
They
because
You
arrested
trying to
him.
break the rules, bro.
right, it's
Yeah.
that's just their rules, but it's still laws. Like this
No,
is
you
just
know
their
you can be a
rules.
nudist
Yeah,
Yeah, I got
where you
yeah.
can be a nudist.
in public,
Yeah, where you can be a
but
nudist.
it's a public. Well, it's a membership, so it's kind of private.
Yeah.
Well, and the sign says shirt and shoes, and he didn't have a
Required.
shirt.
Yeah,
Well,
Just
maybe
going
his shirt
shoes.
was just invisible.
His skin.
he was just really trying to test the
He
waters.
was trying to see what.
like,
he was a
no
pervert.
judgment zone. Yeah,
I think he wanted to go to jail.
Hey, but you know what? Let me ask you. Speaking of jail, let me ask you this question, and this ain't got shit to do with nothing. But a homeless person, do you think it's smarter for homeless people to be in jail?
Yes.
Oh yeah, that's beautiful.
Yes.
A lot of them do.
Go to jail just because.
On purpose, yeah. They ain't
Yes.
got no serious crimes. They just keep going. Little petty shit.
Just to be.
I
Just
can't make bond. I'm gonna get locked up if I go just steal 3 Snicker bars from
yeah.
the grocery
Exactly.
store. I'm not gonna get no crazy nothing on my record, but yeah, I'm going to jail and I ain't got no bond, so I got to at least sit in here a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks to the next court. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm
Go to
eating-
court. They like
I
Mr.
got a
Williams
bed, like Mr. Williams again.
again. I just wanted to eat them Snickers.
I be hungry.
I just
Why
wanted that
wait?
bologna sandwich you give every Thursday.
Yeah, and like
real.
Mr. Smith, hey, do not let him back in jail. Mr. Smith go out rob a
Like,
bank.
someone gotta go. If you go to jail, that's when they start building up. Though, like if you go to jail, you know you're gonna be gone for like 2 years. Fuck it.
Fuck it. I ain't got shit else. to
They
do.
know me in there.
He's like, that's all? 2 years?
Cause he probably ain't getting no ass out here anyway,
Is
realistically.
it all
so
about that?
No,
bro?
but they do.
I mean,
they
yeah,
do.
Yeah, 'cause
Homeless
they
people,
be,
they do be.
female.
Yes.
Yeah, I just seen a video. Matter of fact,
They do
and
be.
it was old.
They be out there
too,
fucking?
bro.
Yes.
There
They-
was
yes.
two old ass homeless folks, yo. And Shorty was on her knees blowing, son. Like,
Yeah, you watched it?
nah, it's it's one of them like them.
Oh, I thought
up
you
your
said you
feed.
seen it.
I
Like,
did see that shit.
no, I'm talking about
It's-
in person.
Oh no,
No,
hell no.
And they had like this one documentary, like it was a love story where these people met, like as homeless people, and no, seriously, like it was depressing for me. Like I mean, of course, I felt bad for them, like being homeless and stuff. But I'm like,
Yeah.
I can't even find a relationship, and I got shit going on.
Yeah, that's
like
true. That's true.
you guys found true love, like in a box. Like I'm not trying to be rude.
Oh my god.
I'm not trying to be rude. I'm not being rude.
Love in a box.
But maybe,
I'm
Is
just
the box home?
yeah.
maybe they
it was
came.
her house.
Maybe they
Oh my-
came before that though.
How
It
Maybe
was
they-
her house.
Maybe they was up. Maybe
how
they
many
was
box can? How many bedrooms can you fit in the box?
Just one. It's an efficiency. Like everything is in the same room.
Oh my gosh, man. The couch got to be outside. Hey, I didn't see. I didn't been
Alright, but I
to,
would survive
bruh,
if I was
on
out
some
there, too.
real
I'd be a
shit.
real one.
If
No,
you
I-
go
no.
down
Especially
on
if you-
Auburn Avenue, right there under the
Under
bridge.
the bridge, right
Oh,
there.
Them
God.
niggas be having some player ass spots.
Nah, that ass serious. They good.
Them niggas be having
The
couches,
rain ain't gonna fuck
lamps.
with
They
them.
do.
Nothing. They
They
lit.
do.
Like, how the hell
people-
you get a
yeah.
lamp?
It's
Niggas
nothing
left.
funny. Please, nobody get mad
Nah,
or
nah,
I'm
offended.
nah.
laughing at this
Comedy
shit.
is comedy.
Because
man.
when I first moved to Atlanta, I
But on
knew
the
nobody,
realer
and
side
I
of
was
things,
homeless. So
But did you have a couch with lamps
no,
under the highway?
no.
Yo, he's saying they lit like the real
They
ones.
lit. I'm talking about niggas having parties with
Extra
friends
survival
over,
mode.
neighbors.
Niggas said neighbors.
Niggas stay 2 squares down. You know you gotta stick to the line.
I mean, the good thing is, like, you don't got to get up early the next morning for work and shit. Like, you can just party all
You
night.
stupid, bruh.
Oh shit! Like, go down there 2 squares and ask him if he got an extra screw down there. I'm trying to hold my 10 up. All right,
Yeah,
that's
niggas
not
be out
funny.
there.
Please, you guys, don't take us
But
seriously.
like I was saying, if
like,
I
we're
came,
just talking.
if I came,
seriously.
if I ended up, God forbid, ever having to, you know, go down that lane and I'm with
Yeah,
wifey,
knock
like
on
some of them probably came together. Like we was rich together, we poured
Would you
together.
stay with somebody that went homeless?
Yeah, I would.
Oh, you a real man.
Yeah, you want to stay with your wife if y'all.
If she was the reason that we went
We
homeless,
ain't talking about
You
what's the
know
reason.
you would not leave.
We're not
You'd
talking
be right.
about the reason. We're not
whoa,
talking about
whoa,
the reason.
this is a serious.
You would
discussion.
be
This is
right
serious.
behind
I'm
her.
not-
Time out. You're telling me that if my girl caused us to be homeless,
We never talked about the reason why. We talking about if you was at the top with your shorty and you didn't meet her out there once you got homeless. If you went to the bottom together, don't think about the reason yet.
But that's what. No, this is
Like,
what I'm
don't
saying
talk about
because the reason it would be now.
But
If it's
listen,
something
this
I
is why-
did,
no, hold on. This
then
is
it's
why
her
I don't want
choice.
you. No, this is why we can't talk about the reason because the only reason this is up right now in discussion, in the air of discussion, is because of the bums that's on homeless and unfortunate that's out there, and we don't know the reason. We don't know the reason. We just
Some
ride
are
by.
so sad. Yeah, it's
We
like
ride
sad.
by and see them, and we don't know the reason. We don't even know if they just got out here.
But
nothing.
at
So
the end of the day,
without
there
the
is a reason.
Listen though, so we gonna talk about that at the end of the day.
Okay.
But without the reason, if you ended up having to be homeless with your shorty, would you stay with her?
I couldn't.
We've
let me-
never
all right,
been
so
this
let me-
quiet
let me
before,
ask you this.
ever.
See, the
We've
reason
never
why
been
I
this
say
quiet.
this, the reason why I say this
Oh.
is because the problem stems from this is not a question for me. This is a question for her because I'm gonna tell you the truth.
You're
Because
a master
if I
debater.
if I cause us to be homeless, then the choice is hers. But if she causes us to be homeless, I'm gone.
See, that's the problem. See, with me and mine, I don't give a fuck what the
But
reason
this is, but see, this is the thing. How can you now? We got kids. How can you go as far as losing everything we got? That means our relationship doesn't mean.
Bruh,
What if she's
anything.
addicted? What if she's like
That's
addicted
what
to
I'm saying.
gambling?
You can't just
And she's
be
like, babe, like we just
No,
haven't paid rent for the last 5 months because
You
I'm
ain't-
addicted to gambling.
No.
No,
No,
okay.
sir.
If that was
Listen,
a situation,
No, sir.
especially if you say the reason. What if it was a mistake, but she's the reason? So what? Like, oh, you
Nah,
fucked up.
no,
and we
that's what I'm
homeless.
saying. That's what I'm
it's
saying.
So many avenues to touch.
That's what I'm saying. If not, that's why I say, what's the reason? Because if it's something like gambling, then I'm gone. But if it's some shit like, damn, I made a mistake and signed this line instead of this line. If it's a clear mistake, then okay, baby, we just gotta.
but
thug
you're
it
not
out
gonna
for
go
a minute.
homeless over something
Right,
like that.
but what I'm saying is, I'm just saying, like, if it's a clear mistake, absolutely, I'm rocking with you. We got this shit. But if it's some shit like gambling, you got a problem, and you cause us to lose our house, that means our relationship doesn't mean anything to you. Your gambling is more important to you than somewhere to stay. So absolutely not. I'm not staying here.
I mean, granted.
yeah.
But I can't even sit there and think about a reason. When you ask me a general question of if I was to go down right now, I ain't got time to think about a reason. I'm like, yo, I'm with my shorty for whatever the reason is. You know what I'm saying?
That's deep.
And if, like you said, if it's something like gambling,
Yeah.
maybe it is an addiction that you fucked up, but that's just like smoking crack. Like that's some shit that you know you ain't supposed to be doing, but you so hooked that it's beyond you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I can't just be like, yo, I'm out of your life because you fucking got an addiction. Yo, you fucked this whole shit up for us. I'm gone. I couldn't even look at it to even
But
think
that
about
shit,
it,
that
'cause I
type
love
of
her too
shit
much.
doesn't.
I love her too much.
That type of shit doesn't
to even-
stem overnight.
right.
You see what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Exactly. Yeah.
Exactly.
That
right.
type of
So
shit
then
is a.
it would have to
Exactly.
be measures to be like, look, we tried all we can try. Because then at the end of the day, if she did lose and it came over time, you got to blame yourself too. Like, damn, I seen this shit coming from.
No,
way back.
what if she didn't tell you?
No,
what if you didn't even know? Like, you come home and you're shit outside.
but then
You still staying there and she caused
but
it?
then that would feel like a mistake. If this
That's a long ass mistake.
but no, if you never knew about it, she can always just be like, oh my God, I was trying to come in and I really fucked up. I thought like
Yeah.
I feel you.
But something that's coming over a period of time, like an addiction, you knew about it. And if you didn't know about it and didn't take drastic measures to see if we can get something done about it, then you just as guilty. Where the fuck you going?
Well, let me flip the script on you.
Okay.
Do you think your girl would leave you for, since we're talking about addiction, an addiction that caused you to lose everything you have? Would you think she would leave you?
No, I don't personally. That's why I was like, I mean, it's just in it deeper than just like it's just like shit.
That's
I
not what
feel
she
you.
said to me.
Until
But that's
death
okay.
do us
No, I'm
part.
joking.
Mickey, would you leave somebody if they had a problem with addiction and caused you to lose everything?
You know what? I can't. That's kind of not a fair question. 'Cause I've never loved somebody like that, like that deep to be like.
Yeah, I feel you.
It'd have to be like, yo.
I don't really like. I don't even know what to.
We done
say
did
about that.
interventions. We done, I done took you. We done went extra broke trying to get you.
But what I'm saying is, nigga, you done lost it. Your house is gone. You have nowhere to live because of this addiction. So at some point in time, if you seen it coming, you would have to had taken that intervention.
Right, but some people don't. Some people be like, damn. They try to work it out within the household. Like, baby, no, you gotta go. And you just still like hoping she'll change one day, and then she don't change because you ain't got it.
But this brings up.
Ain't got enough to make her change.
But this brings up another subject though, because this goes a lot deeper. Because the thing is, it's not just about like, oh my God, you're my ride or die. Like, I love you. Like, we had a beautiful home together, but we can be homeless together, babe. Let's go. You know?
Yeah.
It goes deeper than that, because if it's an addiction, I don't care. People can be addicted to lying.
Yeah.
People can be
exactly
like people can be addicted to alcohol or spending money or gambling, shopping, like whatever. If those are the reasons why you ended up going to homeless, if you follow that person like Bonnie and Clyde and you decide to stick it out on the streets with them,
you're just as addicted.
You will always be there. You will always be there, because the thing is that now you're enabling them, and now your energy is being sucked out of you, not only to find a job and carry this family, but now your energy is being sucked by that other person because you have to enable them every day. So what I would say is, if I love somebody that deep, like if I was in a relationship like that, I wouldn't stay with them, but I would make them like, yo, you got to go get some help. Like, even if that means staying in a shelter, and because shelters give like counseling and shit, like you got to get some help, because I'm going to need all the energy I've got to figure out how to get the fuck out of this situation now. I mean, it might sound hard, but sorry. I mean, I would love to say, yeah, let's go live in a box. Like, that movie was very sad. It was very, like, yo, like they looked happier than a lot of people that got a mansion and 10 cars out in the parking lot. They looked really happy. Yeah. But I don't want to stay fucking living in a box. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I don't have to. I don't like. I haven't been in a box, but I've been homeless before. I don't want to go back there. Okay. You know.
I mean, like I said. I mean, what
drives you?
Exactly. I was trying to find the words for that, but know, like my boy said, if you that's some real shit. You see what I'm saying? If you willing, you know what, girl, I love you so much that I don't give a fuck. We in this shit together forever. That's
deep.
Real.
That's deep.
You
y'all could come over to my house like every Friday, and y'all could have dinner with me.
But see, that's that kind of shit though too. That like.
That's deep.
That it really doesn't come every day. So when it's there, it's hard to accept something like that. Yeah. It's hard to accept a type of love that somebody will really be like, I really don't care what it's about. I love you so much that none of this means nothing to me.
I don't know,
the only thing that means something to me is you and our family. Like, and we could get, that's why I said we could get deep and deep about the different reasons why, this, that, and the third. But overall, and like you said, get them help. But you can't just like go, like you gotta, I'm not gonna break up with you to give you help. Like, I'm here for your help. Like, while I'm trying to get the energy to hold us down, you getting help. I'm not gonna just leave you out there like that if I know you sick. I can't do it. That's not love.
But it is love, because you don't have the tools to help her. And if you had the tools to help her, you don't. Because she's the one that got you in that situation.
But now
so you clearly don't have the tools.
Yes, you do. You're gonna seek the help, and you're gonna give her the only hope that she has left. She's fucked up. Everybody else, her family probably already said fuck her. Her little friends that she thought was gonna be. And you mean to tell me the only person that she really has left ever in the whole world, and this deep addiction that she has, that I gotta separate myself from you just to go get the help? The only separation we gonna do is sending you off.
So you do.
I see what
So,
you- I
but
see
you
what you're
do
saying.
realize.
I see what you're saying.
I absolutely disagree
I'm not
because
into
I've
this.
had a family member that has had bipolar. So,
that's-
no, it's not
bipolar
because
is
it's
a
not.
disorder. You
It's
have
not. Let me tell you why.
You need
Let me
medication
tell
and
you
shit
why.
for that.
You also
We're not talking about
sometimes
that.
when you have an addiction, it might be drugs, it might be alcohol, it might be gambling, it might be a lot of different things. I think you know what and it doesn't matter. People, I do want you guys to understand. No matter how like loud we get with each other, like we are always
Fuck
gonna
them.
like
Yeah,
we're
fuck
always
them.
gonna love each other. So
talking about-
that
let them
don't
figure
matter.
that
So
out.
I don't want anybody like saying some shit. So, but this is the thing. I totally disagree with you because sometimes we love people so much that we put ourselves on a goddamn pedestal thinking, oh, I can help them. No, I can make them better. I can do this. I can do that. You can't. An addiction needs professional help.
And that's what I'm saying. So for you to
So
not to
so
disagree,
what
to only
I'm
be
saying,
the same thing I'm saying.
so the only thing I was saying is not like I'm gonna go like put them in a fucking dumpster and be like, yo, good luck.
But you're
like
gonna, you're gonna leave because you,
Yes.
you don't have the tools to manage that.
I am because
gonna
I
leave
gotta
too.
find a job. I
Oh,
gotta
yeah.
figure
I'ma
out.
leave
I
too.
don't have time to sit home all day
Exactly.
because your ass is addicted. So if you're
Exactly.
let
So
me
guess
let me
what?
so let me finish this thought. So if you are addicted, let's just say to shopping. I leave your ass in our box over off of whatever street, and I go try to find my job, and I'm looking for jobs during the day. I come back, your ass went to jail because there was something you wanted, and you are addicted, and you're going to steal. You're going to do whatever you need to do to get that shit.
But then that's not
So
love.
now it's-
we talking about how much you love somebody. I'm talking about I'm gonna leave too, but because I love you, I'm gonna leave for the better of sending you somewhere to get that professional help.
But that's what I said.
No, but you saying you out like you done, like you like. It's
I did
over.
not. I said no.
You
I
was
said
like,
you
oh,
got to
I-
go to rehab. Like I'm sending you to rehab because
But you're
I'm
still
out on the
with them. Like,
streets.
you gonna still be with the person, like you.
It depends on how well they react to rehab. If they gonna act a fucking nut for the next year, hell no. Like I can't bring myself
But see,
down
but
like
that's
that.
That's not the love I'm talking about. The love I'm talking about is like, yo,
Regardless.
I can love
I
you.
put-
I don't
no,
have to be
I
with your ass because I'm not getting nowhere with you. I can be by myself.
But to put somebody in help and then say at the same time, now you're putting yourself like waiting to be like, you know what?
Time's a ticking, bitch. No, I'm not.
That's not the love that I'm talking about, though.
I feel you.
No, I give it to you. But I did preface this by saying I've never been in love like that before. I
You
did
say
preface
that.
that.
You did say
Yeah.
that. You did.
So
say that.
I have total respect. Like I can't.
Well, I'm just gonna say I just don't love nobody enough, not even myself, to the point where I can't. I don't even. Don't put me in a situation to where I have to leave. That's
Yeah.
all I'm saying. If you have an addiction and it's causing us to lose everything, don't put me in that situation. You know.
Yeah.
You know. But before we have to pull out the boxing gloves again, y'all.
Our
we got a
special guest in the
guest.
building.
Yeah. You already know. I'm gonna let you do this one. I'm gonna let you do this one.
Yeah, we gonna
before
go to break first, though, right?
Yeah. We absolutely gotta go to break. We got some sponsors to pay. We supposed to did that shit like 30 minutes ago,
Yeah,
but
we got deep.
we got some sponsors to pay. We got some bills to pay, and you know what the fuck is going on with us. You listening to the motherfucking DM on Wealthy Is Radio, and the phone number. If you don't know. You made me jump through one of these live streams and slap one of your stupid ass and your
Write
kids.
the shit down. Damn, if you can't
Damn,
remember the fucking
I'm tired of saying this
Straight up.
shit. 404.
900.
2098.
We'll be right back, man.
This is the DM, all in your DM. This is the DM, all in your DM. This is the DM, all in your DM, all in your DM, all in your DM. Hey.
DJ Lil King, what up?
Get Hazel on a beat.
Yeah.
British King, yeah, I'm thinking about signing that guy.
I know they don't like me. They scared to come try me. You scared to come try me, you try me, I got it. You know that I got it. The pistol at the moment, I cock and I pop it. You know I'm a pop it. I'm aiming at your head, and nigga gon' drop it. Y'all nigga gon' drop it. You nigga be playing, you know that we drop shit. My nigga, we drop shit. We pull up on opposite, nigga, we pop shit. You know that we pop shit. These nigga callin' 12, but they can't stop this. Nah, for real, bitch. Nah, for real. I'm zone sit, nah, for real, nigga. Nigga like to sell cocaine, go kill, nigga. Trick, nigga, we raw, nigga, nah, for real, nigga. EA, what's the deal, nigga? On the deal, nigga. King of the fucking hill, nigga. Top of the apartment, young nigga, what for real, nigga? Toe tag and catch a body at a young age. AK, SK, 38, throw away. Glock line on way. Young nigga down, we played. Shit was crazy back in the day. Y'all cannot last a day. Shit was crazy in my apartment. You can add my nigga trade. Young nigga spraying them things. Young nigga having them cake. Robbing shit every day. I swear we were having our way. Really weren't having our way. But we was just doing our thing. I know they don't like me. They scared to come try me. You scared to come try me. You try me, I got it. You know that I got it. That pistol at the moment, I cock and I pop it. You know I'm a pop it. I'm aiming at your head, and nigga gon' drop it. Y'all nigga gon' drop it. You nigga be playing, you know that we drop shit. My nigga, we drop shit. We pull up on opposite, nigga, we pop shit. You know that we pop shit. These nigga callin' 12, but they can't stop this.
I keep a chopstick. One in the head, I already caught it. One to the head. Call up the corner, time to mark shit. Y'all niggas capping. Y'all niggas faggots. Y'all like to jump dick. 4L gang. Really a savage. I'm not with the op shit. You say you want smoke. You don't want no smoke. You running the 12. I kept me a Glock. I had to do 5 when I was 12. I'm silent, nigga. Keep it 100. Yeah, I'm shell. He caught a body. He kept it 100. He made bail. I got so many niggas down the road. Nigga, everybody got a touchscreen. Y'all nigga be talking like hoes. Nigga ain't now, nigga touch me. Got 500 shots in the hot box. We ain't nothing but 4 deep. Every time we pull up, we whacking shit. Nigga ain't like the police.
I know they don't like me. They scared to come try me. You scared to come try me. You try me, I got it. You know that I got it. That pistol at the moment, I cock and I pop it. You know I'm a pop it. I'm aiming at your head, and nigga gon' drop it. Y'all nigga gon' drop it. You nigga be playing, you know that we drop shit. My nigga, we drop shit. We pull up on opposite, nigga, we pop shit. You know that we pop shit. These nigga callin' 12, but they can't stop this.
DJ Lil King, what up?
You know what the fuck going on, my bad. Quick little lunch break. You know. Niggas gotta eat. True don't pay us for lunch breaks. So niggas gotta eat when we can. You know what the fuck going on.
He's like, you don't need no damn food.
You don't need no damn food.
Sit
Get back
your
on the
ass down.
mic. Sit your ass down. We going live. 10 seconds.
And who told you to go to the bathroom, damn it?
Goddamn, get your ass off the toilet. 10 seconds before we go live. All right, True, I'm trying to wipe my ass. I don't give a damn. You come out here. True don't play that shit. Nah, but welcome back, people, man. You know what the fuck going on. You listen to the motherfucking DM. And we got a special guest in the building, man.
What up? What
up,
Tell the
my
people,
nigga?
man.
Tell the people who you is, man. We gonna do this shit like
Wayne,
this.
man. That's TUMIWANG, man. PMG, man. We in the building, man.
Big ups to PMG, man. So, I mean, I'ma just say like this. How the hell did you get that name?
Crazy story, though. My uncle gave me that name. Rest in peace, my Uncle Pig. We all had funny names in our family, but when I was a kid, man, when I was little, the only part of the chicken I would eat was a wing. So they started calling me Tommy Wayne.
That's funny.
Tommy Wayne.
Yeah.
That would be weird for me because
So you still
I
get
would only eat the breast. So what if people call me breast? That would be
You could
so
have
weird.
Mickey breasts.
Mickey Breast.
So, Tommy Wayne, man. So do you eat all flats to this day?
No, I eat the whole wing.
Whole Wayne.
Oh,
Wayne.
Wayne.
The end tip and all.
Ew.
Damn.
I break it
Ew.
all the way down.
God damn, this nigga said the end tip and
No,
all.
it's
the
so
How the hell do you eat the end tip? Like, you gotta let me know that secret.
That's actually the favorite part. My favorite part.
How the hell do you eat it? You just bite it in half?
Nah, it's meat in there, bro. You just gotta know how to eat it.
And
You gotta know how
tell
to
me, you
eat.
gotta fill me in. This nigga, the Wayne connoisseur, nigga. You gotta tell me how to eat that motherfucker. Like, what you just gotta like break it into pieces?
I don't break it. Right here, all right here.
All in the teeth. You gotta
Right here.
So-
Popeyes, what's up?
crunchy.
I'll be there after this.
Oh yeah.
Straight up.
3-piece spicy.
Tell the people where you from, man.
Man, I'm from Pensacola, Florida, man. Shout out to my city, man. What's happening?
Yeah, shout
I
out to
heard they
Florida.
down there whacking shit though.
Man, hey man, my city got killers, man. I ain't gonna lie.
So what brought you to the city?
Man, I've been everywhere really though, man. I played football for a little bit, and after playing football, after my last injury in football, I decided to take it a little more serious. So I moved back here. You know, I got my youngest son here, so he was one of the main reasons I came. And then I started pursuing my music and started writing, trying to build my team and get everything in position for me to do what I'm pursuing right now.
Okay. What position you play? Cause you know, hey, don't let the size fool you. I light your ass up. I was on that strong safety. I come down. Hey,
See?
don't let it fool you now.
See, hold up now. I play DN linebacker. We on the same side.
Oh,
brother.
okay, yeah, we good.
You know what I'm saying?
We good. You
Yeah,
on my side.
yeah,
I
we
didn't want to
aggressive.
go head. I didn't want to go head over with your ass anyway. That shit looks scary. Nah, I'm fucking with you, but so you up in Atlanta? You decided what made you switch from football to music? What was that light switch that went off that said, you know what? Football, you know, I fuck with the football, but I think music is what I want to do.
Which is a very well connection.
You know what though? I made my first mixtape in high school. I was in the 10th grade, so I always had music as my background. I played drums at church. You know what I'm saying? I DJ'd in college, so I always been musically inclined. It's always something I love. You know what I'm saying? Like all my teammates know, man. I be rapping in the locker room. You know what I'm saying? If you my roommate. Throughout the season, I'm gonna rap a lot of verses to you just to see what you think. You know what I'm saying? I never a lot of stuff I wrote, man. I never recorded. You know what I'm saying? But I spit them to people and see what they think, man. And I
You
guess
still got the scrapbook?
Yeah, I still got it. Yeah, I still, bro. I got a couple of them actually, bro.
Okay.
So from high school when I started in 10th grade, from now, bro, I just, you know what I'm saying? I be writing a lot of stuff, bro. You know, I done grew, and I could tell from stuff I recorded in the past into what I'm doing right now. You know what I'm saying? It's a growth. I got a growth. A lot of people don't know because I ain't never showed that side of me like that. You know what I'm saying? Unless you was close to me in my circle, like living with me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Then you'll know that. You know what I'm saying? Hey, he do music too. You know what I'm saying? So
That was gonna be my next question. You but you kind of not really kind of answered it, but you kind of brought it up. What you doing music back then and elevating it now, but you never dropping nothing. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I guess how I'm thinking about it is, how can you say, growth? And this is a question. You see what I'm saying? How do you see the growth when, is it just like you just see the growth in maybe it's vocabulary, but as far as like not dropping none, so I know it's not really growth in production speaking wise, but where does that growth, well, I guess I can say that growth motivation, how do you see that growth coming? Or is it lyrically, is it vocally, is it you finding your swag? What's that growth?
And you know what? Actually, with that growth, I had about 3 rap names, so that's part of the growth right there.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Give us one. Just give us one.
In high school, I was Mr. Getcha.
Mr. Getcha.
In high school. Yeah, then I went to college and I tried Pit Dog. And,
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't really like that one. And then it was like right before my auntie had passed, I was just calling my other auntie. Both of them done passed away, rest their soul. But I called my other auntie, man, dang, asking them, why they call me Tommy Wayne? Because I was really thinking about using a name to rap with. So then I decided to go with that name, and I stuck with it. That was the most solid one I was more comfortable with because my family called me that growing up. So it was just more natural, you know what I'm saying, to pick that name. You know what I'm saying? And then it was different, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, I'm going to go with that. So, and that was a part of growth, getting my name situated and straight before I presented myself to an audience, you know what I'm saying? And then as versus me rapping, you know what I'm saying? I know if I play a song I recorded back in 2006 and I play a song that I recorded right now, me hearing my ad-libs, my tone, my delivery, the way I use my words, you know what I'm saying, to the point right now I can see the growth, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm a student of the game, you know what I'm saying? I may not have shown a lot of people, hey, this is what I do, this is me, because they know me from football, you know what I'm saying? But in them back doors, you know what I'm saying, on my own time, kind of like a diary type thing, you know what I'm saying? I'm working on me, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I see the growth that, and I know it's growth now because when I present myself and I present my music to people and the way that I move on stage and when I'm performing, I get a different response than when I first started. So I know it's growing, you know what I'm saying? So now I'm like, okay, Now it's time to present yourself. Now you at that point where you can really show people you have came together all the way as an artist. So now you can put yourself out here and let people see what other talents you have, what your hobby has been in the back door.
What are the correlations between? I'm using big words today.
I see you, Mickey. Shout out to Mickey.
What are the what are the correlations that you found between sports and music? You know, because there's certain skill sets that kind of flow over.
All right, one thing about me with music, and I learned it early, like, always been, like I said, I always been musically inclined, but one thing I learned, I can go play a song that my grandma used to like. I can go play a song that my uncle used to like. Like right now, and when I hear those songs, I get a feeling when I was around them. That feeling come over me. You know what I'm saying? So, it's the same way with football. You know, Pastor Troy, you know, when he came out with that Ready, man, my high school band.
Anybody that plays sports,
hey,
nigga, what?
my high school band used to play that, bro. And that's out of all my years of football, bro, I go back to that song and play it before games because it put me in a feeling.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It put me in a feeling, and that's one thing
Bro,
I know about
that
music.
feeling,
Music
cool.
will put you in a feeling, bro.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It'll put you in a
definitely.
feeling, and that's what I go with when I write, when I come up with my hooks, when I come up with my
That
lyrics.
flipping hard,
yeah.
by the way.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's dope.
I got it mastered too.
Yeah.
I got it mastered.
Oh,
master
yeah?
again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like
She
it.
ready. She ready. But yeah, man, it's all about feelings, bro. You know what I'm saying? I can play anything, any song that anybody in my family love, or anything, a song that one of my teammates like. You know, I play it for them and they like it. You know what I'm saying? And I know the feeling that they had when they, you know what I'm saying, play their favorite songs or whatnot. So
Yeah.
That's real.
it's all about feelings.
I know we're running tight on time, but like, what projects is it?
What's
Yeah,
coming up? What's coming
what you
up?
got
for
work-
you?
Right
you
now, I
working
got
on?
my single out right now. Do it. You can get it on Apple, iTunes, any music app that's out. Tidal, Google Play. I got that up. You can follow me on my IG at The Real Tommy Wayne, TUMIWANG. You can follow my YouTube, my let me see, my Facebook. I got a lot of them. I'm trying to remember my SoundCloud, Tommy Wayne, everything, TUMIWANG. And
What about your label situation? What you doing? You still running independent?
I'm
you got your
independent.
own-
I got my own thing.
You got the paperwork, everything.
Everything, LLCs, all that.
Oh yeah, my
Word.
boy
Yeah,
official.
yeah.
So-
Publishing, all that.
Oh, my boy got the whole nine.
Let's go, man. We
Yeah.
trying to,
One-man
hey,
band,
we
I'm
trying to,
telling
hey, I went to college for 5 years. I ain't no dummy, so you know what I'm saying.
Straight up. And what's
I'm
the
trying
name
to
of
get
the
all
label?
of it. I'm trying to get it all, huh?
Label. What's the label name?
PMG Pressure Music Group.
I like
We bringing
that.
pressure, man. Hey, in order to make a diamond, you gotta apply pressure.
That's a
Facts.
fact.
That's
You
facts.
understand? So
Tommy
we're
Wayne.
applying pressure around here, so we're gonna make diamonds, baby.
Tell me anything you want to
that.
let the folks know. I know we running short on time, man. Anything you want to let the folks know before we get up out of here, man.
Hey, man, go follow your boy, man. Go check out my song, my single, Do It, Do It. You can get it on Apple, iTunes, Google Play, Tidal. You can follow me on Instagram at The Real Tommy Wayne. Just follow your boy. I got a lot of things coming, a lot of big things coming, man. I got my EP up right now on Spinrilla. You can find that Tommy Wayne, TUMIWANG. I got 4 songs. Go check me out. Open your ears, baby. I got something to say now. Listen to me.
Listen to my boy. You heard what the fuck he
Radio,
said.
baby.
Hey, can we get that Wealthy Ears radio drop, man? Can we get that? Can we get that from Tommy Wayne? Can we get a exclusive Wealthy Ears
Let
radio
the people
drop?
know you on the DM, man.
Let them know you on the DM so we can put that shit up, man. Let them know we got Tommy Wayne,
Tommy
you
Wayne on
motherfuckers.
Wealthy Ears Radio,
You
rocking
know?
with the DM, man.
All right,
Let them
all
folks
right.
know.
Just be like,
Hit that drop for
Give
us.
it anything. Give
that
us a
drop.
drop, man.
It's
Give us a
Tommy
drop.
Wayne with- let 'em
Tommy
know
Wayne.
Hey,
with-
man, I got you. My first
Put him
radio
on the
show.
spot.
First radio show, yeah, y'all got me with that one. I'm
It's like,
hey,
you
that's
gotta
what
watch
happened
out for
when you
him.
late. Yeah, that's what's
That happened when you
late.
late.
He goes over in left
Oh
field.
yeah, I take a look.
Wealthy, baby. Hey, man, it's that boy Tommy Wayne, man. Make sure y'all follow them boys. Hit that DM with the Wealthy boy.
Yeah,
We
yeah,
in here,
yeah.
man. We're applying pressure.
Big
Yeah,
pressure,
yeah,
major
yeah.
pressure,
Love
real
it.
pressure, all type of pressure, man. You know what the fuck going
You
on,
gotta
man.
come back sometime when we have more time.
Yeah,
I want to
man.
come
For
back.
We gonna get you the
real.
half
soon as,
hour.
hey, whenever y'all ready. Next time I'll be prepared. It was
We
just
gon-
like last second. So
We got to get you on that
Yes,
half hour
yes.
like we do all the
Oh,
artists,
yeah,
man.
Play some songs.
Get you that for
man.
exactly.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
we
Yeah.
gotta
People
get
know
you
what's
in
up.
here, man.
We appreciate you.
We
though, for sure.
appreciate you
Hey, I
stopping
appreciate
by,
y'all,
though.
though,
Definitely.
man. 100, man, for accepting me at the last few
Hey
minutes. even though I
man,
was late,
we
man.
appreciate you for stopping by, man. You know
Real.
what the fuck going on, man. Before we get up out of here, man, I just want to say this, man. First off, I want to thank my boy Tommy Wayne for coming out here, man. My boy stopped through, showed us love at the last minute. You can't do nothing but respect the man and his hustle. He got a lot of shit popping, man. Make sure y'all follow that boy on all social media, man. If you don't know what the fuck going on, you gotta go back and listen. I jumped through the camera and one of these goddamn cameras and slapped y'all stupid ass. But it's your boy, man, the pilot, El Capitan, aka the best thing since Vision, aka the best thing since Air, aka the best thing since Shelter, you nigga. The best thing since the goddamn human.
What?
The fuck?
The best thing
And you
since
get-
Earth.
And without
Best
that, there's
things-
nothing.
I'm telling you, the best thing since the solar system, nigga. Let me tell you something. Nah, but you can follow me on all social media, man, at One Pilot Pack. That's PILOT. Promise I land on top. PAK. Yes, I can spell. And we gotta give a big. I'm gonna do this one. The biggest shout out to the boss man, motherfucking Russell Simmons Jr., aka Diddy Jr., aka Diddy Senior. Never met a nigga that was a senior and a junior.
At the same
Right?
time. For the
Like,
same
how does that
bloodline.
happen?
That
Same
nigga
damn
had
time.
Diddy, then brought himself back to life after Diddy.
And a 2 and 3, because some people do 2 and 3.
And
behind.
he's a second and a third
Yeah,
Hove.
exactly.
You know, so big shout outs to the original Carter. My nigga True Wealth, man, for making all this shit possible, man.
Definitely.
Wealthy Ears Radio. If you don't know how to find us, man, you can find us everywhere. Wealthy Ears Radio, man.
Yeah,
I
YouTube,
got
subscribe,
Wealthy.
subscribe,
YouTube,
Yes.
subscribe, man. You see this shit? WealthyEarsRadio.com, man. You can stream, listen,
Please watch
faxes,
us on YouTube.
pages.
Yes.
YouTube, we just got that
Please.
popping. That shit is lit, and it's only been up for a week. So the motherfuckers that's been following and watching us every week, man, we appreciate y'all. For the motherfuckers on the phone that's live, that's watching us every week, we appreciate y'all, man. We can't do this shit without y'all. And true, that's true, because today is payday.
And
Today
Mickey-
is payday.
Mickey, where you at? Where they can find you at, Mickey?
Oh, you can find me at Mickey's Vision. And that's M, not an N.
It's MICKEY
Yes.
Vision.
Mickey, Vision. Yeah, man.
Yes.
And you know you can find me, man, Nairo Tunes. You can find me on IG and everywhere, Pilot_Nairo. That's Promise I Land on Top as well, man. Pilot_NIRO. Nairo, not Nero, you hear me?
Factuals. Hey, man, once again, man, we want to thank my boy Tommy Wayne for coming out and my boy True Wealth for making all this possible. And like the boy Russell Simmons say, thank you, good night. We'll catch y'all next week. Oh,
Yeah.
and don't forget to tune in tomorrow.
Yeah.
Motherfucking
New music
drop
Stop it or
Monday.
stop it.
Definitely.
Shout out to that boy True, man. Make sure y'all motherfuckers follow his IG. That
Play
shit
that
be
flip.
going
Tommy Wayne,
crazy.
yeah,
Play that
you gotta send
flipping.
that flipping.
Y'all need to
Send
play
that
that
flipping
flipping
tomorrow.
and do it.
Oh, yeah. We gotta send
Flipping
it.
killing.
Shout out my
Yeah,
boy
yeah.
Zan.
My
Zan,
boy
I see
Zan.
you done sent something. We gonna have you in here rocking tomorrow. We gonna see what's good.
Hey, man, we got that drop it or stop it tomorrow. For those that's watching that don't know how to get, you can send your music to wealthentsubmissions@gmail.com. That's
Now.
wealthentsubmissions@gmail.com. Send your music. We going to review the shit. If your shit is whack, we going to call it out. If your shit is fire,
We gonna drop it.
We going to drop it. And you might get a chance to get a motherfucking interview right here on the motherfucking DM. Hey, man, we'll catch y'all next week, man. Every Sunday, 8 to 10, you stupid motherfuckers. And we taking calls all night, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 404.
900.
2098, bitch.
We'll catch y'all niggas next week, man.
This is the DM, all in your DM. This is the DM, all in your DM. This is the DM, all in your DM, all in your DM, all in your DM. Hey,